poggers to defend it. So why don't you ask for it in the right way and say TikTok pog? If that's what you want. Okay, enjoy it. Wait, what is this?
Hey, dud, 24 months. Can I get a welcome to the jungle for old times' sakes? Pogo dud. Thank you for explaining this to the children in your chat PVC. Let them know that using their mother's credit card is also not against the terms of service, and you'll get that bonus.
What?
This. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coke up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter.
Yeah. I might link my ting from barking. 7 a.m. in the morning, she's calling, I'm yawning.
Wait, what?
Is everyone good? Should I start? Okay. So, for my project for STDs, I chose, chlamydia. I'm not really sure how to say that, but the next part, so basically what happens is like, it's like starts to...
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
That was so comfortable, didn't it?
Better than good try it, words love you, man. Short of it here, you go. Mirror, mirror on the wall, won't you torture my cock and balls?
This is gonna be fake. Thanks for the food. Jesus Christ! See, listen, if you future parents, this is what happens at private school. This is why you send those little bitch ass devils to public school. Yup. Send to public school. They do this shit. They fucking get bullied for it. Okay? I'm kidding. That was a joke. I'm kidding.
21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Nope. Wait, restart.
She put my name with yellow hearts. Her favorite color like the stars. I didn't listen very hard. She told me she was crazy.
Hello and welcome to Driving with Drew.
Hey guys.
Hey Drew, where are you going?
I don't know, I'm gonna take a left turn here.
Drew, it says do not enter.
It says what?
It says do not enter.
What?
Drew,
oh my god!
Drew.
When your mom's car is a mess and you have to sit in it, fucking mess.
When the bitch is the one who makes a fucking mess, fucking it.
Oh, please don't.
Yes, so
what?
Where do you want to go to school? Nice, you know my daughter went to Yale too.
True.
Maybe she can tell you how the campus is.
How the fuck did he understand? Huh? How did he know what I said?
Hello, goat. Yo, what kind of fucking haircut is this shit, dude? Mine's fine, dude. It's gonna be loud. What?
Look at baby over there. What's up? Little mama come here. She started talking, but I really couldn't hear until she started dancing like she do it in the mirror.
What the fuck? Why? What?
I'm like, oh what a night, oh what a night. That's a bad bitch. All jokes aside, that shit go.
Guys, that's not funny, entertaining, good, talented. It's nothing.
Wiggle like you're trying to make your hands fall. Hell, I think I wanna smash them out now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Wait. Renegade. Go. Got one. Go. Go.
Dude, Chad, can you imagine working at McDonald's and seeing these people do this in your fucking store, dude? Fucking physical IRL cringe.
So some of my friends have told me that they think I have a nice jawline, but what they don't know is that this is what my dad looks like. He walked so I could run.
Jesus. That's a huge fine sharp jawline, dude.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say.
Sweetie, can I see your test? Thank you. An F? Come on, I know you can do better than that. Just try better next time, okay? Don't worry. Thanks, Mom.
बेटा test दे दो. ये क्या है? B plus? हैं? हैं? But Mom, everyone else failed. I got the best grade in my class. That is it.
Oh! Listen, let me see your test. B? You're Asian, not Bayesian. But Mom.
Man, I'll be damned if a bitch don't suck my dick. Come on now. Say, beat that bitch if she don't suck dick. Then beat that bitch. Nah, kick that bitch. Suck that leg. Oh, out.
Hey yo,
Jeez, that's painful, dude.
Be gone. Brand new whip, got no keys. 10 of my clothes, no start. I'm a man of God. I know you can go. Leave, got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. I used to be so beautiful. Now look at me. My actions are undutiful. It's that I got to know you think about me in the shower. Porn up in your browser. Fantasize about the pussy power. Martha Dumpstruck in the flesh. Here comes the Cootie Squad. Shut up, Heather.
We're not doing this one. This friend needs to die.
Sorry, Heather. Dang.
Was that like a bunch of like references to TikTok that I don't understand? Because that was really not funny. That's really bad.
Met her at a party in the hills, yeah. She just wanna do it for the thrill.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
You know that really tall girl that you go to school with? Well, that's me. 16 years old, 6'1.5".
That's a huge bitch.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig.
Oh, to see without my eyes.
Okay.
The first time that you kiss me, boundless.
Stop moving the scooter without unlocking it first, or I will call the police.
All right, call him. Call him, dude.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do, buddy? What, you gonna call the police? The police are gonna come help a scooter? Come on.
What the fuck?
I might link my ting from barking. 7 a.m. in the morning. She's calling, I'm yawning.
Cause I don't get it. Does that imply that the girl is hot or something? Is that what this like would imply? Because it's happened twice. I don't understand it.
I might link my ting from barking. 7 a.m. in the morning. She's calling, I'm yawning.
I actually don't know. That is crazy.
I'm like, oh what a night, oh what a night. That's a bad bitch. All jokes aside, that shit goes. Hey, look at baby over there. What's up, little mama, come here. Yeah, she started talking, but I really couldn't hear until she started dancing like she do it in the mirror.
My Manchester girl don't hate me. That girl's next man wanna date me, wanna take me to Mackey's and that because their girlfriend is a little rat. But too many boys are little man slags. The man slags trying to get the dick in my pants. That's bad now. Yeah, fuck that shit and fuck what you're gonna do about it. So send it for the Goonies.
What the fuck? We've seen this like a billion times, dude.
Yeah, baby, be my bubble gum. I can be so troublesome. I just wanna love you some. You don't gotta owe me none. Now I'm on the road, doing shows. That's just how it goes. Taking.
DJ Hustle Mommy.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Whatever, la la la, it doesn't matter, la la la, oh well, la la la, we're going at it tonight.
What? That's mean.
I walk around like that.
What's up, live? You want some lipstick? No? That's okay. You want to listen to? Here, take a listen. Me, Jones. Baby, you're all I need. It's a good song. You want some tea? No, you don't like tea? Is that because your ancestors spilled my tea in the water? Is that why? Bloody hell!
Do you like TikTok? You'll love TikTok Live. Now introducing a whole new experience. It's totally free and it's totally live. TikTok Live.
Actually, I have a really
What the fuck is TikTok Live? Is that even a thing?
This is a pumpkin with a birthday hat on. Now, I know how the game works. You guys have to kind of like make your profit and stuff.
Yeah.
I felt like it was worth at least $1,000.
Yeah.
But I'd sell it to you for around $200.
So are you practicing for your comic gig or what? You're a stand-up comedian?
You're hurting my feelings here, man. I mean,
I got pumpkins all around me. I don't need any more.
Do they have birthday hats on?
Yeah, sometimes.
They do?
When I put them on. Is it his birthday or your birthday?
It's his birthday.
Oh, okay.
Every day it's a party. For $200 you can get it.
I'll tell you what.
What?
How about I give you a pumpkin and then you can go away?
Deal.
Take any pumpkin you want.
Really?
Away.
Deal.
What's your name?
My name's
What is
Brendan.
editing?
Nice to meet you, Brent.
Nice to meet you, man.
Got kicked out the house, I had no option. I was going through it with my mama. Jugging and finessing, had to play it raw. Smoking weed, dodging feds, cause my head hard.
Why you laughing? Ooh, sneeze, boogers in the napkin. Why you lacking? I'ma give your teeth a face a smacking. Ooh, my tongue is really, really yellow.
Yeah, I sneezed in my arm, and now I got snot all up in my elbow. You smell like poopy. Yeah, you smelly. Yeah, you fat. Got a big belly. Yo, I grind my food in my stomach. I eat rocks. Hey. Yeah, I ate a big fat chicken. Now I got chicken pox. Yeah, you ugly. Yeah, you musty. Yeah, your lips hella crusty. Hey.
Chat, can you imagine being the dude in the car, dude, that is filming them rehearsing this shit for like 3 hours? I just wanna, I would want to fucking die. What happened with the video?
You are my pussycat doll. Please send Bob
Oh,
picture.
I probably removed it for copyright shit, right?
My last wish is to get picture. I'm dying. You did not send pic. I'm dead now. I'm in heaven. Never contact me again.
Oh my god. It looks like someone damaged my aloe vera plant. Looks like he needs some aloe vera to heal that up. Oh my god. Someone damaged the aloe vera.
Obviously, y'all want me to kill myself. Obviously, y'all really want me to kill myself. And I will do it. I'm not one of you other bitches. Like, I will kill myself.
You don't really want to smoke. You ain't got that shit.
I took her to my dream house and I freaked it. I had to make my mind up, should I keep it? I got big dog status, it ain't no secret.
Man, I'll be damned if a bitch don't suck my dick. Come on, say, beat that bitch if she'll suck dick.
Your girl so fine, but her breath is like whoa.
Ashley Malding.
She wanna dance, but she don't know how to. Whoa, I'm iced out. Ooh, looking like a star. Whoa, her name is Jenny. Ooh, bitch don't have no panties. Whoa.
21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it.
Ooh, this shit be hitting different.
You mix red paint with green paint, what do you get?
Red with green.
Mm-hmm. Purple?
Brown. Shit, I don't know.
If you mix red paint and green paint, what do you get?
More paint, nigga.
Why do you guys only go for hot girls? I don't get it. Like, just give average girls a chance. I mean, that Charlie girl is kind of cute. She doesn't even look good. She just looks average. I don't get why every guy's obsessing over her.
Chloe just got rolled. She's going, dude.
Ooh, this shit be hitting different.
It's not that complicated.
True.
There's a Stegosaurus, there's a T-Rex, and then that's a Velociraptor.
What do you have?
I bought baby wine.
For what?
To clean our hands.
How is that funny?
You know who else buys Swishers?
Hey.
You know Joe?
2 for $1.49.
You know Joe?
No, motherfucker. Tantrum, getting ready for a show, and now she just said, "Why are you crying?"
Absolutely rolled it.
This is what I go through every day, and people think I have a crying baby out here. I will show you. It's really just Nico. You are such a baby. Yes, you are. Now people are coming in because you were crying. Okay, let's go impress these kids, okay?
They can't see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie, I wonder who wrote it. Oh shit, all day, pray them niggas go, hey. Oh, we sell the clowns around it, look like circus shows.
What does that mean?
Not the album either, these are just some dope.
Okay.
What do you want? What's your problem? You're my problem. How can I be your problem? Come on, guys. You're always fighting.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to count down. You what?
If you
Nice
don't have
earrings, man.
divorced parents, this is what it's like. Honey, do you want to watch this show? Sorry, Mom, I've already seen it, and you can't watch it. It's not on Netflix. Well, then how have you seen it?
20,
Dad
20,
has HBO.
20,
Dad has
20.
HBO. Fuck off!
Yeah, I balance bitches bad.
Why this bitch got a unicorn? Why this bitch got a unicorn? Why this bitch got a unicorn?
I say
Why this bitch got a unicorn? Why this bitch
What the fuck?
Baby, I didn't. That should be me.
Oh wait, it is.
Wizards Knicks number 4, Kevin Seraphin.
Obviously, y'all want me to kill myself. Obviously, y'all really want me to kill myself. And I will do it. I'm not one of you other bitches. Like, I will kill myself.
Shit ass content.
Not wrong, dude. Not wrong, dude.
Listen up.
Better than fucking chasing a fucking white horse for 2 hours.
Beefing with each other. Stop hitting him.
xQc skip xQc
Jewel.
skip xQ.
Jewel, this is gangster.
Hi.
Gangster, this is Jewel. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Stop it. Clayvon. Stop it. Stop.
Donated this 5 hours ago, hoping you would watch this. It's Greek's weight loss motivational video. If you don't, I love your streams xQc.
Oh, nice, man.
Part 2 of what not to say. Hey babe, cramps are no big deal.
Why must you do this to us xQc? I thought we were friends.
Bitch! Would you get mad if I did porn? With you? Huh? You know, my friends tell me you look like Mia Khalifa.
Nice tats, bro. Holy shit, nice, man.
I got my red dress. Oh, tonight! She's trash.
What the fuck?
Do people with no feet
Why?
wear shoes? Do people with no feet wear shoes? Then why are you wearing a muscle shirt?
Hey, my boy got some ice on him.
Nigga, I got... I'm a fucking Paw Patrol, nigga. That's right, no pup. It's too small, dog. Woo, woo.
Yeah, he probably wears it unironically though. So what? It's fucking baller, dude. Can't win over that. Okay, boys, wow, dude.
Full of living weird chats.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. We farmed enough fucking chat. We farmed enough negative emotes for the rest of the week now, right? Right, guys?
Love you, Felix.
Is it all adders, isn't that, boys? You know what? This actually farms more question mark than the entire stream itself.
xQcL.
Guys, most of the shit I don't even understand it though. You don't understand it. I actually don't understand it. Unless you guys might, right? Which makes a lot of sense. But I generally don't get some of it. Most of it.
You're watching this monkey xQcL.
Right, like shit like this. I don't know what that means. What is he doing? Guys, what is he doing?
Right pointing finger, sparkling heart. Hey, I found you from TikTok, thanks.
He's jerking off to TikTok, but how? Why the song though? What? Why that song though?
Skylar, do
Guys in
why does this song say TikTok?
Someone hold me.
Skylar, do
Do people with no feet
Trump
wear
2020 easy.
Because they're using TikToks? Dude, they use like $1 billion on TikTok still. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I just don't get it, I guess. Whatever. Okay.
I've never linked anything, so I figured you would be proud of me for this smile, Pog xQcL. Good job, chat. The reverse tactics worked and we are now watching TikToks. Sir Ivan Moxie V would be very proud of us intellectuals for getting what we wanted. 5 head. xQcL.
Okay. Chat, last thing I want to click. Okay, boys. Now we'll do games.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up.
Okay, dude. I'm not gonna play that.
Last monthly sub before boot camp
Trump
starts
rally.
December. Thanks for giving me an awesome last year of my childhood, and I'll see you on the other side.
42k watching this shit, dude. Chat, if I click it, I'm gonna get DMCA'd. If I click it, I will get DMCA'd 100%. My channel will be dead. It'll be over, dude. It'll never. On Twitch.
Ha 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 ha, these are so funny. Me and my wife's son are watching these Poggers TikTok videos and I laughed so much I spat out my soy milk lool.
Where?
Hey xQc, it's my girlfriend's birthday. Can you
What?
please say happy birthday to a lie? Thank you.
On the main page.
I waked up this morning and found something wrong with my face. It was my nose. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Ballot with Eddie. John mentioned that.
Chat, if you think
Kyle
xQc has the
Ardwin
attention span
and your
to get
next state
past the
senator
intro of
Robert
Persona 5, you are
Mills.
more delusional than time.
Guys, I don't follow politics, okay? I don't even know what he's saying.
Louisiana's
6
own
foot 5
Phil
Pepe laugh.
and
6
Willie
foot 5
Robertson. I
Pepe
love
laugh.
them.
Oh no. 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 Looks like you are running out of content.
You guys are giving him follows just to say something in chat so I can watch
Plenty
it.
from these two. Come on up here. Come up. Come up, Phil. Come up.
Chat. Oh, the chat. We watched this and they did. Want to see what the real content is at? This is the only content Donald Trump have ever provided, okay?
Pointing finger, xQc Pepe laugh boomer, right pointing finger, xQc Pepe
What is it?
laugh boomer, right
Where is
pointing
it?
finger, xQc Pepe laugh boomer, right
What's the name of the
pointing
video?
finger,
Show me.
xQc Pepe laugh boomer, right
We watched
pointing
yesterday.
finger, xQc
Trump destroys, okay. Okay. Is that it? I can't find it.
xQc, why are you stoned, man? You need to stop smoking an entire joint before
Trump
you're stoned.
rosy fat
Easy to
pig.
tell. Use eye drops or something. Also, who else makes Portugal?
It's not the first one, it's not. What is it? Dude, we can't find it, chat. We have to go next. I can't find it. Somebody look in chat. We're gonna have the content. Play this? Okay, I'll play this. What is that? What is that?
xQcF, xQcF.
I found it in chat. Guys, that's not in politics though. That's just funny.
Thanks xQc for the juice. You don't understand
That's not
how
it, though.
much of an impact you are in so many of our lives.
See, that's not
I
it.
hope we all get the juice like you. Thanks for everything, Cheeto. God bless.
If you look in chat, I'll click it. Go back to one. No, not it. It got claimed apparently. DMCA'd. Holy shit, it's crazy. Okay, let's not watch it then. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Chat, it's 9. It's 9 at night. What should we do next, boys? Listen, chat, we have a lot of time. We can do whatever.
Well, Rosie
that
O'Donnell's
it?
disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. You take a look at her; she's a slob. She talks like a truck driver. Rosie attacked me personally because I was very happy when her talk show failed. The other thing that failed, and this was a real monster, and everybody was suing her, was her magazine. Her magazine called Rosie was a total disaster. So I loved it. I gloat over it. I think it's wonderful because I like to see bad people fail. Rosie failed. I'm happy about it. She's basically a disaster. Well, she called me a snake oil salesman. And, you know, coming from Rosie, that's pretty low because when you look at her and when you see the mind is weak. I don't see it. I don't get it. I never understood. How does she even get on television? I believe Barbara made a terrible mistake putting her on, and I think Barbara's probably paying a big price. If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worth probably paying a big price. If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person, both inside and out. Rosie's a person that's very lucky to have her girlfriend. And she better be careful or I'll send one of my friends over to pick up her girlfriend. Why would she stay with Rosie if she had another choice? She's trying to use ABC and The View to get even with me. But with me, we fight back. I'll probably sue Rosie because she doesn't tell the facts. As an example, I'm worth many billions of dollars. Now, she said I was bankrupt. I never went bankrupt. So probably I'll sue her because it would be fun. I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pockets. I actually think they ought to look at her whole life and see where she's coming from because I think she's got some very deep-seated problems. Perhaps it should be Rosie that goes to rehab. Rosie is a loser.
Jesus. Okay. Okay, chat. Listen. Listen, chat. Listen. I have to eat food. Okay. I'll watch like anything like a minefield, something like that with you guys. Something fun that everybody can enjoy. Everybody can have a good time and play games. Start this then. JJ's video. TikTok. No, not TikTok ever again.
Trump is a loser.
Minefield are pretty good. A good minefield could be pretty good, right?
13-month streak. Can I get a spam of the thing? Feels okay.
You even tell his story, anything? I don't think so. He takes a while to make his videos. Yeah, nope.
Hello, Thweema.
Do we even see this?
Good video for eating.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, we actually watch that. Good
Hey everybody.
Nah, dude, what?
DigiBro here, and I'm about to recommend 250 anime shows. More specifically, I'm going to recommend every anime that I have finished that I think is worth recommending.
It's a 7-hour video!
Which is about 250. For very sudden tone shifts between comedy and drama. It's a little harder to recommend nowadays than it would have been at the time. And they're trying to create espers, which are mostly just a cool action thing.
I see content is in a deficit right now, therefore Jamal Eugene Mohammed, the first ever 5-head tryhard and LA have come to save you, so play this on stream P.
It's fun to watch, it can be really goofy at times, as can the original Blackjack.
Okay, chat, listen dude. How about a minefield? What? Watch it all? We're not gonna watch the whole thing. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'd never do that. I would never subject myself to that. That's like fucking lose your mind so you become crazy.
Will delete me from existence after this message, so pay attention. Eraptors has taken over xQc. This is great, trust me.
Okay, I'll click it. No. Stop. The GJ's dead. Okay, I'll click it, dude. Where's that?
Why doggies get the zoomies hypers?
I was on it. Chat, dude, I need to eat food, dude. It won't be that long. Like 10 minutes and we're done.
You have in 5 months.
10 minutes and we're done. I don't like eating on stream. I think it's annoying. I'm gonna speed run while I watch something good. Okay, I'll click it. What is that? What is that? Not this, we watched already. I'm looking at chat, I can't find it, it's not there, dude!
If your girl bitch is around, just take her cat and replace it with a new similar looking one. She is probably too dumb to see the difference and you have a new cat for cage fights. TTS Brian Consulting, for a healthy and
chat, I'm about to put a fucking... Okay, what?
Hey man, you might enjoy this.
No, we're not gonna watch that.
If mods don't skip this dono before the end, you will all be disappeared. Erratas, erratas,
What is that?
erratas, erratas, Open a chat. The choo-choo train is coming into the station with a scoop of ice cream. Why people happy? What's up, my doggy?
We've all seen our
xQcOW.
furry friends take off without warning. These bursts of energy are more than just their attempt to make you laugh.
Chat. Yellowstone, dramatic earthquake, just give everyone
They're called frenetic random activity periods, or FRAPs,
I'll
also
pause
known
this, okay,
as
chat?
the zoomies. But what are the reasons our dogs get them, and how can we manage them? We spoke to dog behavior expert and owner of New York Clever Canine Inc., Christina Shusteridge, to get answers. Here are the top theories. If a dog has experienced something that they aren't a fan of, like a bath, they are more likely to release tension with therapeutic zoomies.
Dogs that are stressed will attempt to physically calm themselves down, and dogs can be stressed for a variety of reasons, whether it's due to a behavior problem like leash aggression, or acclimating to a new home, or
If a dog sees something that triggers excitement, like their best buddy,
From end user, huge video. Pog, this is gonna be really good, right? 4 million views, huge. There we go. We finally have it in chat. I finally have it. I found it. Go watch it. 12 minutes. This will give me enough time to watch, to eat, right? Everybody wants this? I'm playing it. Let me get a Coke. Be right.
I realized why I was depressed because my anxiety made me depressed. I didn't know that. I had no idea. So sometimes you need to figure out why you're depressed. I was too scared to go outside. I was too scared to talk to people. I had all these little anxieties that added up and made me depressed because I couldn't do stuff. Once I figured that out,
When did you realize that, Greek?
I don't know when I realized that, man. Just it came to me one day.
I know when you realized it.
I'm way happier now.
Yeah, you were actually very depressed.
I was.
I feel like I saved you, Greek.
You did save me, man.
No, it's a classic.
I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. Let's say that together, please. It's possible.
It's possible.
See, sometimes we can't say, I can do that. But what we can say, that it's possible that I can have my dream.
From that moment on, everything that I did, no matter how hard I had to work or how much I had to struggle, it didn't matter. It was a wonderful joyride because I knew what the purpose was and I found my passion. The simple truth is, if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a goal, if you don't see your future laid out in front of you, you're just floating around without a purpose. And I think that the numbers speak for themselves. This is why so many people around the world are unhappy with their jobs. I mean, in America, 74% of the people hate their job and would like to change jobs. So think about that. That means that only a quarter of the Americans love their life's work. I mean, that is a very depressing statistic. I always smiled when I worked, no matter how hard I worked. I always had a great time. No matter what I did, it didn't matter if it was in bodybuilding or if it was in the movies or if it was as governor. I remember in the pumping iron days, people ask me in the gym all the time, why are you smiling all the time? Why are you so happy? You have to lift 50 tons of weights. You have to train 5 hours a day. I mean, I look at the other bodybuilders' faces and lifters' faces.
Look at that form, dude. Holy shit. Boggle. Jeez.
All I want to do is feel healthier, that's all. I'm not trying to look tough. I'm not trying to look like canoes. I'm not trying to be some sort of fucking god. I just want to live longer, live healthier, be able to sleep well, move around.
Oh, you remember that stream, man? I should have fucking banned you, dude.
We do this.
Cause you guys were fucking spamming the entire fucking time. I was just playing Dark Souls, dude. You guys hard spammed. I couldn't even do chat anymore, dude. You guys spam donated some trash the whole fucking night. I couldn't do shit, dude. I remember too. Jesus Christ, though.
When we reach 15, what the fuck? We're at 15! Fuck that! That's too easy. We're not going until we hit 20. 20,000. 20,000 views and we'll stop. It's too fucking soon. It's too fucking soon. Thank you. Thank you. I can't do it anymore. I felt like I was gonna puke. What? Only? Fuck off! 200? Are you fucking...
Was that slice of bread?
What? This is real. Today, I want just to prove to you guys that I'm not gonna just give up, fucking go offline and be a little bitch. I'm gonna fucking come back on and still stream even if I got DDoSed. Fuck it, man. We're back, baby. On that note, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Sorry. That is contradicting a little bit, but... Guys, thank you for all the love hearts, all the support and cheering me on. And hopefully, for you watching me do this, maybe you guys can join me and we can work out together. Maybe I can get a better setup so when I play music, you can actually listen to the music and watch my stream and work out with me. Because like, let's be honest, boys, we don't like being fat, we want to just be healthy. And even if you are healthy, because let's be honest here, Soda Poppin is probably more unhealthy than I am, and he's skinny. So it doesn't matter if you're fat or skinny. Just build some muscle, build some fucking stamina.
That was very nice.
Alright, good boys. Alright, I've got to do this for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Thanks for the subs, boys. People say working out makes you feel happy, but I still feel like that.
Guys, you're being hypocritical. You're being hypocritical. You can make fun of somebody if he's unhealthy, if he's not fat. What the fuck is not do? That's weird, champion, dude.
Slow down.
Everybody tagged me and said, you. What do you mean, me? What do you have anything to do with this?
We'll have to call it.
What mean?
Let's have a warm down. We've been going for an hour. Just imagine this, me and you in your room and me doing this to you. Oh, feels good, man. Feels good, man.
My blood is pure coke. Yep. Pure coke and pure juice. My veins are strong. My veins pump. So sad we only get pictures in. There's no stream until then. Chat Godex Redemption Arca.
Wow. They say wow. First of all, they always say wow. Okay, when they see my progress, wow. They say, wow, Greek, you've lost a lot of weight. I'm struggling. They now see that I've done it, and they see that I can do it, so they just don't know how to do it. Now, your mouth, when you drink something, just be mindful and just see what you're drinking, and just understand every time you're drinking something, it's unhealthy, and you know you're doing it, and don't. I'm not saying you should guilt yourself, make yourself feel guilty. I'm just saying, like, just understand everything you're eating. Look at the food that you're eating. Look at the way you're eating it, and just understand. Maybe you're eating too fast. Maybe
stop tagging me. I will fuck you over. Stop tagging me. I will fuck you over, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I put some jobs. I'm gonna bet. Hey, I'm gonna bet on chat. Okay, I'm done. I'm closing it. I closed it. That's the piece I did.
A bunch of sugary,
Enjoy the video. Pussy soy boycott.
I'm gonna stop drinking Red Bull and G Fuel, and I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna have a healthy balance. I'm gonna have it in moderation, and I feel like you guys should also find a perfect balance within your diet, within your life, and with everything you consume, especially with the internet. That's the what's it called, yin and yang. It's all about perfect balance. Life is about balance. Like, you can even drink too much water. That's a fact. You can drink too much water, and it's bad for you. Even the good things you can do too much of. So if you guys can find a perfect balance, which is really hard to do, you're on a scale, and it's you could tip that side, CBD, snackies, CBD.
I just tried to cancer.
Like, it's hard, guys. It's hard, but you gotta stay in the middle, dude.
I'm not sure at pixels. Chat's just being unreasonable, dude. Chat's being hypocritical, unreasonable, double standard, trash,
godlike,
fake, inspiring garbage. That's what Chat's being right now, dude. Yep.
Will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
These guys are tagging me with some stupid shit. Kobe Bryant. Actual plug. You can too? Do what? You motherfucker, you wouldn't see the difference if I ate healthy or not. You would never see the difference. Bitch. What does that have to do anything with me? Take the video for what it is. Take the video for the message it has for you. But don't try to fucking make it like it's a me thing, bitch. I'm fine. My vein My body's pure juice. My heart pumps pure coke, pure juice. I'm made with the pure energy. When my heart pounds it roars in the ground. The floor fucking shakes, dude. When I talk, the walls move and shit. I'm pure juice, bitch. Pure juice. Fuck, man. I'm so down, dude. Okay, chat. Well, we're just gonna play games, okay? Can we get music? All I want to do is listen to the music right now. Okay. Okay, game time. Chat, listen, dude. Listen. Under this shirt hides muscles, dude. Watch this shit. She just did. Dude, brick motherfucking. Brick wall, motherfucker. Yeah! I'm healthy, muscular, handsome, insane, powerful, inspirational. I transmit the message of pure masculinity powerhouse up in this bitch. And all I can do is wash. I go. Jubilee, I don't think so. Chat, today's stream has been a little bit of a disaster, but I'm enjoying it. Maybe Jubilee, I don't know. I want this really good word. Oh, what the fuck?
Medical experts agree that we are in the midst of an epidemic.
The people who didn't live through that time really knew very little about the origins of the AIDS epidemic.
And the next day, I went to Planned Parenthood, and that was where I found out that I had HIV.
Jesus. Guys, the problem is that if I'm responding to chat, I'm reading chat, okay? I'm enjoying the video of Greek, and I've always been behind it. Always talked about it. I was talking about it to Greek off stream all the time. I love Greek, but the thing is that you guys make things and remarks regarding me, and that makes the whole thing negative, dude. And I can't watch it while being happy, because all you guys do is throw insults at me, dude. Yeah, dude, look at you, dude. Yeah, skeleton dying. Loud. Dude, what? Okay.
Being HIV positive is a death sentence. 3, 2, 1, go.
Even being diagnosed with AIDS, I had full-blown AIDS when I was diagnosed in 2012. The fact that we can fully, completely recover and I've been undetectable for years now. I'm completely healthy. It doesn't affect my life.
A person living with HIV is undetectable when the virus exists in such small quantities that it can be detected in blood tests.
At all whatsoever. I have the same life expectancy as anyone else. So.
I'm on disagree because I feel like it's what you make it. And also there's people across the world that don't have those resources or they're getting killed. So I feel like not everyone can just go to the LGBT center or go to the doctor and get taken care of. So that's why I'm on disagree.
People act differently around me after finding out my status. 3, 2,
I'm probably going to say yes.
Like, good example are my parents. I was very nervous in telling them when I received this diagnosis. They didn't know how to handle it, how to take care of me or proceed, or how to even support me. There are things that changed. And then as time passed by, they finally started getting more familiar with it. They've come to accept it in a short amount of time.
For me, like, I don't think I ever have relationships that get beyond the point of once you know, we're gonna either go forward as a friend or a relationship, or we're not. I mean, the last time I remember that, I was 17 and I had a buddy of mine. We were at the movie theaters and there was like some gum or something, And he was just jokingly like, oh, be careful, you don't want to touch that, you'll get AIDS. And I literally took that moment to tell him and to open up, and he changed. And it was just a joke in his mind, and I knew it was just a joke, so I took that time to be like, look, this is what it means, this is why it's not necessarily so funny in this context. And he apologized, and we grew, and we're still friends till this day.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's treated me like unfair or treated me different. Well, they treated me differently because a lot of people try to like victimize myself, or like they'll make comments like, oh, like how do you do it? Like how are you thriving? How are you surviving? And I think people just like used to always feel sorry for me, and I kind of didn't like that. So I was like, I just never wanted to be a victim, and that's why I go so hard today with my
chat. I wouldn't laugh. It's the chat, dude. It's the chat. It's things like the joke he did. It's things that people do all the time. They do it all the time, and our chat just struck it out, dude.
Career and everything that I do.
Yeah. I was well educated on safe sex and HIV before my diagnosis. 3, 2, 1, go.
When I lived in Orange County, I was volunteering for a nonprofit that specifically targeted 18 to 24-year-old men around STIs and avoiding getting HIV. So I thought I was gonna be the last person to get HIV. The fact that I was diagnosed with AIDS and thought I was gonna be dead in 3 years told me like, I didn't even know that I could live with HIV.
I mean, I was born positive. So when I found out, I was 11.
Damn.
I found out because my doctor let it slip, and my mom had to tell me because I wasn't.
Shit.
She felt I wasn't of age yet. The next week in
That's
school,
fucking dog shit.
we were taking sex education. We were learning, and I had found out all about this HIV and the death rates and what it meant to be positive. And I'm this 11-year-old, so like, it is this thing that I learned. It was a crash course. I'd say I learned fast about what everything was.
That's terrible,
but
RNG.
for me, I didn't even get to that point yet.
And the school systems in America, I feel like, aren't out here really teaching everyone about like same-sex intercourse, and like that they only teach like normal intercourse or normal, like
even the emotional and mental state of it.
Right.
Is not even. That's not even. We're not even there yet. That's that unfortunate thing. We should be talking about how to handle it on an emotional level, on a mental level,
in all aspects. Yeah.
Like I have had clients who have been at Gay Pride, and then they go into a booth to go get tested, and then you go and you come out and you have HIV, and now you're supposed to go and have fun at Pride, and nobody told you.
That's funny that you mentioned that you go to a
What?
testing booth and then you found out and you're at Pride, because that's exactly how I found out. And when I did, they did offer me services like kind of right then and there, but it also was just like very overwhelming because
And you're
I
at a
just spun a wheel
party.
because I wanted a prize, and then I walk into a booth and I walk out, and then it was just like, oh my goodness, like my whole entire life just like kind of changed like that.
Yeah.
I am afraid to have children. 3, 2.
If you have children, does that mean that they 100% get it? Damn.
I am not afraid to have children because we have the stats of how many women have not passed the virus to their children having a natural birth. Since then, since it's 14 years now, we've only progressed with the medication, and now, in the last 4 years, we've come U equals U, undetectable equals untransmittable. And we knew if you couldn't pass your baby 14 years ago, pass HIV to your baby, that right there said that U equals U was a thing. We just couldn't prove it until we had case study after case study with 80,000 people, you know, a few different times to be able to scientifically say undetectable equals untransmittable. You don't pass it today, and if you take medicine, you're good.
Though I know for sure, you know, I can have a child and they won't be HIV positive, but I'm still to this day dealing with that little extra of what if, and letting that stop me and letting that be the thing I still have to overcome.
So when we were
Wait. HIV turns to AIDS. It's what somebody said in chat.
Ask the question, for some reason, my mind was
Okay,
solely
I didn't know
basing it
that.
on, oh my God, what if I get a kid now? Like, I'm totally not ready for it. But basing it on the whole HIV situation, I would have to walk over to strongly disagree
so
because
cute.
yeah, honestly, because I'm not afraid to have children because of my diagnosis.
My diagnosis was my fault.
Damn.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, he spawned with it.
You know what? I wasn't necessarily taking preventative measures in my younger years. I would just wing it all the time, and whenever I would get tested, I would always say, "Oh, great, I dodged a bullet." But looking back from now, I would say that it's the result of my past actions.
I feel like I also agree because I kind of knew what I was doing obviously wasn't really the safest thing, but I had never thought, especially because I was so young, I thought I was like invincible, that I would end up being the person who got it. And so I just had always kind of told myself while I was making the wrong decisions, oh, like, you'll be fine. That doesn't happen to everyone. Like, you'll be like lucky.
Well, I mean, we were born with it, so we didn't really.
There's only so much we can, I will say though, when I take a step back, I spent a lot of my youth, because my father passed it on to my mom, and then, I contracted it. For a long time,
Jesus.
I put that frustration in him, and I look at now as an adult, in my 30s, where he was when I was born, and realize that also he was in a bad place, and he didn't know what he was doing, and it's not, the biggest thing I could do in my life is give him that forgiveness. And so, I try to remind myself of that stuff as well.
I have lied about my status.
Ooh.
3, 2,
Brian Muslim did, right?
go.
Okay, I will speak. There was only one instance when I lied about my status. I was fairly new to the diagnosis.
Yeah, I know it's illegal. Of course it is.
Was still not fully ready to embrace it, and it was already in the heat of the moment. So I figured, okay, if I stop now, then it'll totally ruin everything. I myself am secured that I'm not going to transmit it to my partner, but I don't think we have the time right now to educate the partner while we're in the heat of the moment. So because
what the fuck? No, reset the whole thing.
To embrace it, I will speak since when I lied about my status. I was fairly new to the diagnosis, and I myself was still not fully ready to embrace it, and it was already in the heat of the moment. So I figured, okay, if I stop now, then it'll totally ruin everything. I myself am.
Well, it's better to ruin everything than fucking ruin maybe possibly the person's life, right? Fuck. Maybe
that I'm not going to transmit it to my partner, but I don't think we have the time right now to educate the partner while we're in the heat of the moment. So because I was confident enough that I'm not going to transmit it, I simply just said, oh yeah, I'm negative.
And I can understand why, because sometimes I think about it like, why do we even have to say it? We're undetectable. There's nothing there to pass. It is impossible. A blood test cannot even pick up the level count of the virus. So it's almost like what my adopted mom says, it's HIV neutral.
I always practice safe sex. 3, 2, 1, go.
What? Guys, this is maybe I'm not. I don't know enough to have an opinion. No opinion about any of it. Fuck it.
I agree because the way I was diagnosed, well, no one told me, and I kind of had to find out for myself and kind of just like exploring and just, I don't know, I just feel like it's just a thing that I do, and I feel like it's just good karma for me, so.
I leave it up to my partner. I've been in long-term relationships where my partners were not comfortable not wearing a condom. Okay, that's cool with me. I've been in long-term relationships where they're cool with not wearing a condom, and that has been most of my relationships, and not one person is contracted.
For me, psychologically, I think growing up and being in such denial for so long about being gay, and then being bullied about it and like hating myself in a way for being gay for so long, I didn't lose my virginity until I was 22 to a guy. And it was like, at that point, I was so desperate for intimacy, for a connection with another guy, that the last thing I wanted was, sorry, I'm getting a little, the last thing I wanted was to have a physical barrier between us. I was so desperate to connect with another human being. So I think that's why I was willing to compromise my body in order to get that intimacy that I like desperately was craving.
I am ashamed of my status. 3, 2, 1, go.
I am Lexi Gibson, and I was born with HIV.
I feel like my status has like brought me to a place in my life where it definitely over this past year has shaped who I've become and how I carry myself. And so I feel like being ashamed of it, although I used to be, it's not like that anymore for me because it's just something that I want to be an advocate for. And I feel like it's just stigma.
Yeah. Looking at it now, I consider my diagnosis as like the blessing of my life. It sounds weird to say,
I agree.
But I feel like it was like God, the universe, kind of slapping me upside of the head and saying, wake up, you are on autopilot, you are living from a victim mentality, and it has led you through your course of life to this very moment, and it's time to change.
HIV is literally an immunodeficiency.
Like 70 other autoimmune
Right, like
disorders.
what difference does it make with fibromyalgia or MS? You know, it's an immunodeficiency. You are not your diagnosis. That's
You help
not
be that example
who
for them.
you are. You know what I mean? You can have this and you can have that, but it does not define you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we watch that. Chat.
19 months.
Chat.
Felix, you felt
Sometimes the
so
problem
much
is that
everything.
some of these videos that Jubilee makes
Thank you
is
for
that
all
they're
the
like a
fun
trap.
Pepper memories and thank you,
And
Chet, for being so
no
fucking
opinion
amazing.
is right sometimes.
xQcOW.
And just having one
Chat,
overall
it's
is
time to
wrong.
invite Chet.
And if I open my
You
mouth,
will be
it's
like
over.
Chet
I'm
into
just dead
minds.
in every way possible, right?
9,
So I have to just watch the video without saying shit.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1. Moo. 12 months hypers. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Chat, chat, I think I'm gonna roll the dice. Chat, I just want to play a competitive game for the rest of the night. Either CS, R6, or Fortnite.
Are you going to watch
I'm gonna roll
World
it.
Finals on Saturday? EU playing Bogu.
Yeah, I'll do that.
12 months. No one cares. Frown.
Alright, we will CS, why not? Okay, guys, we have to go hardcore though. We have to go Paul chant, absolute Paul chant. That if we get ugly snipers, chat, you know what's gonna happen, boys. We'll have to switch it up. Oh, watch passing up.
Oh my god, dit, go agan dit, poggers for TikTok dit.
Did?
Glad Greek lost weight, but he hexed it on to try hex in this clip. Pepe hands. We
Yes,
don't
it's
care
Pog.
what game you play, all we want is interview Ivan.
But you guys are gonna make me feel bad for doing interview Ivan. You guys always make me feel bad for doing interviews, dude.
Love the streams,
And
man. Keep
every
it
time
up.
somebody says something heavy about his life, they say, "We're champ, dude. Dude, stop right there, man. That's too far, dude. Like, dude, can you chill now? Like, you're hurting him, man. Like, relax." And like,
I love farting
dude,
all
chill the
over
fuck
my
out.
new office chair.
Like, if I say to somebody, "Yo, man, hey, dude, how's it going today? Feeling good? Feeling really bad? My dog died, lost my job, girlfriend left me, dude, and everything's just dying, dude." And then chat's like, "Oh no, you caused this, dude. You're hurting
Why
him.
do
Stop the
people care about
interview, dude." I'm like,
HIV
dude,
and not
fuck
any
off.
other immune deficiency disease? I don't. Maybe the fact that HIV can spread and the others can't. You absolute retards. That's why it keeps spreading. You pepegus.
Well, I don't understand. What does that mean? That was really complicated, dude. Dude, that was a complicated sentence you just said right there.